Hello there. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Jerez Grand Prix. Quick rundown. Prost on pole with Nigel Mansell in second place, taking off Ferrari 1-2. It is a McLaren 3-4 with Senna out qualifying Senna out qualifying Berger, I should say. Then is a Williams 5-6 with Boutsen out qualifying Patrese. Then we've got Capelli in the Leighton house with Jean Lacey taking his Tyrrell to P8. Suzuki with a fantastic result in his LaRousse. Then Nannini and PK struggling in the Benettons this weekend, 11th and 12th. Cafe, Bernard. We've got Martini. We've got the Leighton house driver whose name I still cannot pronounce, so that's what we're going with. Alboreto and Nakajima. Tyrrell, absolutely fantastic this weekend. Then we've got Derek Warwick, who's out-qualified his teammate Game for like the first time in like 10 Grand Prix. Then we've got Modena, Brabham, Larini, Grulard, Game in 25th, and Giacomelli in 26th place. Ooh. Yeah, we really did struggle massively in qualifying. I could not get... the problem is the pace was there. I just could not hook a lap. I kept clipping a curb and carting myself off into gravel, but we need a good start. We tend to get a good start. We're really good off the line. We're going to drive around all the cars that are incredibly slow off the line or getting caught up. We're going to try and just stay on the inside, try not to get caught up in anyone's disaster. But that's us into turn 1, up into 17th, but we're going to have a go. The Lane House, we're going to have a go on Martini as well, up the inside in his Minardi. But lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And yeah, there was a little replay of the start here. It seems to have gone back a little bit, I apologise about that. But we move, a little replay, a little outboard shot. But that's 2 Benettons off the track there. Have they managed to stay on? They're creating a track for themselves by the looks of things, but they don't seem to have lost any positions. This is a replay of the start. Prost obviously from pole and Berger is in 4th. Those are the 2 championship protagonists as we head in, 4 to go. And 3 to go because we've got Jerez, Japan and then Adelaide for the season finale, but Prost remains in the lead. Really needs a win here just to cement himself a little bit, because he's been very up and down for Prost this season. He's only really benefited massively from Berger's horrendous luck in some Grand Prix. But I suppose it's been their fair share. But it's Prost from Mansell, from Senna, from Berger. And we know Senna has actually been wonderful to Berger this season, so I should imagine he will help him this race. But here we see Game here. He's run very wide, and he is going to be able to keep it on track, but he's going to allow the footwork of, I believe, Cafe all over the back of him, but the 2 Benettons ahead. Now, we might have the pace on the 2 Benettons if we can keep a consistent pace. And we head down the main straight to complete the first lap of this Grand Prix. The 2 Benettons, and then there is a Tyrrell of, I believe, Jean Lacey. We've run wide, we're getting in the wall. We have, that's poor. That is poor from us in this cut. We see the problem is we're over driving. I think it's because we did so well at the beginning of the season, we kind of want to continue that form. But we're not driving the car, we're just over driving, and we've lost our front wing, and now we've got to hobble back to the pits. Here's a little replay of on board as we come down in. I think we just missed the braking point as we get on. Hit the brakes and we kind of just lock the inside wheel and carry on into the wall. We lose our front wing, and that is foul. We are going to come into the pits. We're going to take a couple of cones with us, but we're going to come down the pit lane straight into the box, get a new front wing. I wonder if there's any more damage has occurred, but Alain Prost leads the Grand Prix with his teammate Nigel Mansell just behind him. And he is starting to put a bit of a gap between that. Is that Berger? There's a crash in the distance. Was that Berger or Senna? I'm not sure what order they were in. Judging by the yellow helmet, Berger is out. We're going to have a look here as the Williams go. It is Berger. Berger is out of the Jerez, the Spanish Grand Prix. And that is poor. That is poor. Let's have a look at what happened as Berger comes down the main. He's starting to lose time to the 3 cars in front of him. He just comes in and just... that looks like brake failure. That looks like there's a huge crash for the Austrian. That is a huge, huge crash. And let's just hope that Gerhard Berger is okay. And he comes down. This is it on board. We come in and we're just going to see brake failure. He's lumped it hard. He was moving the steering wheel after the crash, so I'll assume that Gerhard Berger is okay. And there's a slow car here. It's Game's. It's rotten. It's rotten in that Lotus. The second half of this season it's just been completely opposite to the first half. And obviously with that great result in Spa, Arnie's retired. He's not even going to get back to the pit lane. Game is out once again of the Grand Prix. And this is Derek Warwick, who's missing a rip. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's happened here then. And Larini there is causing chaos. Ignore that, that's not Prost. There's some issues with the liveries. Just pretend you haven't seen it. All right. Well, this is Larini, and Warwick's already had his accident. So Larini's coming into the pits, but for some reason changes his mind. It could be a stuck throttle. That might be him. If he retires, it could be a stuck throttle. And he's clipped Warwick, and he is peeling over to the side. I wonder if that was a stuck throttle. And he's killed the engine. Ooh, that can be dangerous stuff. That can be dangerous stuff. But we look on board with Alain Prost. No, we don't. We look on board with... Is this Nigel Mansell? No, it is Alain Prost. I apologise. The number 1 car there of the current world champion. But will he remain world champion when it's all is said and done? We will see. But we are on board now with Nigel Mansell as we head in to the last couple of corners, and we've got Ayrton Senna behind us, who is absolutely flying today. And oh, it's a big crash. Oh, that's Nigel Mansell again. Brake failure. What is happening to the Ferrari and the McLaren? But is he? That is tough. That is tough. That's a huge crash there from Nigel Mansell. Well, thankfully he's gotten out of the car, but he is out with another brake failure. I wonder if that will worry the 2 remaining McLaren and Ferrari who are still in this race. But we are looking at Ayrton Senna, who has now inherited P2. He's actually had a really, really solid second half of the season. He hasn't really been able to win. I believe in some Grand Prix he has been quicker than Gerhard Berger, but he's been playing such a team game. Absolutely fantastic. But anyway, I will be honest with you, the Benettons today have been massively, massively struggling. They just haven't had pace all weekend. Nannini and Piquet have said this just seems a bit of an anomaly for this track. It just doesn't suit their car. But they've been strong all year. Nannini's been superb. Piquet has been superb in the second half of this season. But it's rumoured that he will be retiring at the end of the year. But you will have all the information in the pre-season show of the 1991 season. But I just want to give a huge, massive shout out to Ivan Capelli. Say the whole name. Ivan Capelli, who is currently in 3rd place with just 3 laps to go. And all race he has held off the 2 Williams cars of Thierry Boutsen and Riccardo Patrese. And that is, you guys did see that right in the background. That is, I believe, it's one of the, I can't even remember what their name is. I will find out for you in a moment, and because that is a disgraceful bit of commentary. But Ivan Capelli in the Leighton House are on track to score their first ever podium in Formula 1, and it could not happen to a nicer guy, and a quick guy as well, from Ivan Capelli. Absolutely fantastic. But here we see Alain Prost, and Senna has been absolutely mighty in these last few laps. He's trying to home him in. He just ran out of laps, and I believe Prost probably had a bit more in the tank, but Prost is approaching the final corner now, and he takes the final corner, and he is going to add another win, another Ferrari win to his resume, and that massively helps him in the World Championship fight. And an absolutely fantastic result from Ayrton Senna in 2nd place. He's really found his form again. He'll be pleased heading into the 91 season. So he will want to, he'll be looking to get his crown back, surely. But here is Ivan Capelli. He's not even really being hounded by the 2 Williams cars. If I was the Williams principal, no wonder they lost their drives. But it's been an absolutely fantastic drive from Ivan Capelli in his Leighton House car. Absolutely fantastic as he comes to the line, and he will secure Leighton House their first podium in the sport. The Williams cars are 4th and 5th. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. And in P6, I still cannot remember. It's the Ligier of not Larini. I remember his name. I can't remember his name. I'll find out. But this is your championship standings. Sorry, I couldn't get the championship standings. You had to get a picture from it. So that is it. It's 4 points now. Prost leads Berger by 4 points. Absolutely fantastic. It's incredible. It's absolutely fantastic, man. Yeah. Who is your money on? With 4 points, 2 Grand Prix to go. Who is your money on? Who are you picking? Let me know in the comments. Who's going to be world champion of 1990? Fantastic. Nannini there in 4th. Senna got himself up to 3rd place in the championship standings now. And McLaren and Ferrari are level on board. No, there's a few points between them. They don't seem to have appeared in this shot, but they are almost level on points with Ferrari. But absolutely fantastic. Now, if you have enjoyed the video, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and stick around because the Japanese Grand Prix is coming. Let's see what happens. Join us next time, like I said, for the Japanese Grand Prix.